It says multiply 6 75 hundredths times, are y'all ready for that? 24 thousandths. And round off the final answer to the nearest tenth. Wow, so multiply 6 75 hundredths times 24 thousandths, and then we're going to round off the nearest tenth. So we got hundredths, we got thousandths, we've got tenths, all sorts of stuff going on here, all about place value in the base 10 numeral system today, all right? We're going to be looking at the decimal side of things for our problem of the day. So let's go ahead and look at this problem just a little bit. On the surface, it looks pretty traditional, just good old multiplication, but let's see what happens when we start multiplying and we start having to count off some decimal places in the end, all right? So I'm going to take it like so. I'm going to take it as 6 75 hundredths, put it on the top. And underneath there, I'm going to put right there. And I'm going to make sure we know where our decimals are, because that's going to be very important in our final answer, all right? And this is a multiplication. We're just going to do good old straightforward multiplication. First of all, when we multiply by the 4, interesting things do happen here, all right? You say, really? Yeah. I think arithmetic is always pretty interesting, but this one has some interesting situations when we multiply 6 75 hundredths by 4. Think of it as $6.75, and we're going to quadruple your money, all right? Let's see how that works out, see where we go on this. We got 5 times 4, which is going to give us 20. So put the 0 down. Let's push the 2 right up there. We have 7 times 4, which gives us 28. We add 2 more to that. We got a 30. We got a lot of zeros going on here. That's why I think this is an interesting problem. We've got 6 times 4. It doesn't give us a 0, but it gives us 24. And we'll add that 3, and that's going to give us 2,700 so far. Whew, that's just the 4, all right, just the 4. Let's go for the 2. Let's go for the 2 here. We're going to say 5 times 2, which is going to give us 10. And remember, we shift in already. Like there's an open space right there. This is for decimal, folks, right? And we're going to have 5 times 2. Our 10 is going to start with a 0 there, and we're going to just get rid of that 2 and put a 1 over it, all right? Now, let's do our 7 times 2, which is going to give us 14. Know your times tables. That's what's important here. Add 1. I believe we're going to be able to pick up a 5 right there. And we'll rule that 3 out. We'll put a 1 right there. And I'm seeing 13. I'm seeing 13 and 50 and all sorts of good things there, all right? Got to add them up. Got to add them up here. And lots of things are happening. Like I said, there goes some zeros. There goes some zeros. Woohoo! Then we're going to add 5 and 7. Gives us 12. Bring a 1 over there to carry on over. I'm getting a 6. Nothing to carry anymore. Bring the 1 down. And we've got, goodness, looks like 16,200 until we have to play with, yes, you guessed it, we've got to play with the decimal. How do we do it? Folks, we count to the right. We got 2 places this way. We've got 3 places this way. That makes for 5 decimal places as we card in here. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the front. All the way to the front. So what this gives us looks like 162 thousandths. You say, are we done? But no, there's a second part of this problem. It says round your answer to the nearest tenth. So what we've got to do is decide where's tenths place. This is tenths, there's hundredths, there is thousandths. So like I'm saying, we have 162 thousandths left over here. What we want to do is take that to the nearest tenth. Let's see how we do that. The tenths place is right there, the 1. The 6 next to it is over half. Over half meaning 5 or above. So that means we're going to bump up the 2. And I'm going to use this little thing. That means close to approximately. Well, it's rounding off to 2/10. It's going to be 2/10. And that's where we go on this. Now the big key thing here is we start out with hundredths. We multiply by thousandths. And I wanted you to end up with tenths. So this is really a problem that's all about place value.
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.